Okay, you guys probably have seen by now, rapper Boosie. He been in the news a lot lately, actually. Rapper Boosie arrested outside of San Diego courtroom after gun case was dismissed. His gun case was dismissed. As you know how that goes. You think you caught a dub? He probably was like, cool. I'm cool. Walked out in the courtroom down those steps, only to see a man punching his fist with a baseball bat, saying, "Your ass is grass." They went ahead and took him in. He did take to social media to apologize to his fans and his family, actually, his family. But it's looking real spooky because he did put his Rolls Royce up for sale for $240,000. That's alarming. And the way he did that apology, it just kind of sounds like, sorry, y'all, I'm finna be gone. I know he beat a murder charge before, so he might, he a felon. He might have to sit there. I hope not. All right. This one here is a real interesting one. Y'all probably seen by now, but I'm gonna say it like you haven't seen it. R&B star YK Osiris. He will give you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. Hey. He thought Sukiana was worth it. Looks like they were at some event. They were in that event. He walks up behind Sukiana, and he wanted to know if it was worth it. So he wanted to go ahead and put his pink lips on hers. He approached her. He went in for the kiss. The kiss failed. He was getting curved left and right. The gentleman was embarrassed. I know it was. So he did what I'm not going to say anybody should, because he definitely shouldn't have done this. He tried to put her in a submission move and say, "Give me those lips now." He still failed. He still was curved. It's real split on this one here, because with her, people are saying, she's saying that she was afraid, that she was nervous. She deactivated her Twitter, things like that. So I definitely don't want to, make fun of that part. However, there is footage that has also surfaced on the other side showing that she told him, "I will turn you out, boy," prior to this. Doesn't mean it was okay for him to say, "Well, do it, woman. Kiss me." He shouldn't. He didn't have to do that. He went Wishmaster and he tried to go a little crazy on her. I do know in the past, if she do go for that money and, sue him or come back, there have been a few women, that did not bounce back from that. Robin Givens, when after the Mike Tyson thing, she was out of there. Superhead, after she wanted to expose everybody, she was out of there. So I'm not saying I want that to happen. I just know, it's a real slippery slope here. We got Meek Mill here that actually have spoken out on YK Osiris's behalf, saying, hey, he's a good guy. He do need his ass whooped. He's a good guy, etc. Then you got Whack 100 coming out against Meek, calling him a clown and etc. for defending YK. So it's a lot of different ways to look at this. Now this one here looking real spooky. First off, I gotta say, before I even get into this story, I don't know what's going on, gentlemen. I gotta talk to y'all real quick. We catching a lot of elves out here. If you don't have, what's that term y'all call it? The Riz. Just let it go. Work on yourself. Get your game up. Like we used to just holler at a female, just talk to her. But we seeing YK putting folks in a wrestling move for a kiss, and now we've got Conor McGregor, who has a sexual assault situation that recently happened at an NBA Finals game. He was at the Miami Heat game, and supposedly he took a young lady to the restroom, and he gave her a YK Osiris style kiss. After he gave her that kiss, he wanted to whip out his light nunchucks and give her a piece of those nunchucks. After he decided to reveal his nunchucks to her and try to give her the nunchucks, he failed to do so. She was basically, fighting back with him, etc. But the interesting thing is she's claiming that NBA security aided him by separating her from her friends and forcing her into the restroom where he can attempt some of his UFC techniques to try to get that punjaba. This by all means, of course, is not funny. It is interesting because I'm like, what's going on? It's just a lot of dudes just getting real aggressive out here. We need to start back writing those letters to say check yes or no. You know they got apps for that. I'm just saying though. Oh, and another thing here, this one here kind of really messed me up. This is not breaking news at this point. It's kind of been in the talks for a couple of days, but I just found it really interesting. People are saying, where is the good music this year? I ain't gonna lie, 2023 have not been good. And I'm a music fanatic. This ain't been too good for music. No hip-hop song or album has reached number 1 on the Billboard. I've been drinking too much alcohol today. On the Billboard charts so far in 2023, we more than halfway through. We in the summertime, and we ain't had a number 1 Billboard song or album as far as hip hop, and it's the 50th year of hip hop. It's the 50th year anniversary. Have we failed? Do y'all need to, put your phones down and get in that studio and spit some bars? Help us out. Do y'all need to go in there and sing some bars? Help us out. I don't know. But I know one thing. It's looking real spooky out here for the music. I remember back in the day, I used to, every Friday get excited and be like, ooh, what's coming out? It's been a while since that happened. Why is that? Can y'all help me out? Tell me why is that? What's going on? Who's going to save us when it comes to music, hip-hop music? Or is it just done? And last thing here, this is real quick. It's just something that I think I should do. Since, you kind of probably at home saying, what's going on? Is this the news? Is this the podcast? I'm starting to go, y'all, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't gonna say pause. I'm starting to go hard on y'all motherfuckers out here with this podcast and shit. That's what. We got the blog up. If you want to go to follow us on IG, that's Velvet Vibes. Let me say that correctly. Velvet_vibes_podcast. We do spell vibes with a Z. Follow us on IG. Hit the link in the bio. Once you hit that link in the bio, you will see the blog. You will see the affiliate links. You will see all the good stuff that's going on. We got a lot of big stuff going on. We're still doing the regular podcast when we sit and shoot the shit for 45 minutes to an hour. I actually just finished the episode that'll be coming out next week, so y'all will be getting that. Those will be happening, but in between, I just want to keep giving y'all a little more content. So we got stuff going on YouTube. We got Velvet Vibes Podcast on TikTok. Join our Facebook group, Velvet Vibes Podcast. Go ahead and join, and you can engage a little more intimately with us. We can go in there, shoot the shit, talk to me. If you want to be a guest on the podcast, I'm talking to you right now listening. Go ahead and hit the blog website that I mentioned that was in the link in the bio. We've got a place where you can, just click and send your information over. Hey, I want to be a guest. This is what I do. This is why. If you got any suggestions, go ahead and give me that. If you have trouble finding a website for whatever reason, you know what? Just inbox me. We can make it short and simple. Give me a review, rate us, subscribe, show some love. Let's get it. We can do this together, people.